Welcome to the Last Frontier. This summer, my family will be taking a 7-day Alaska cruise. Alaska is a land like no other, where the natural beauty is as wild and untamed as it is breathtaking. Alaska is the largest state in the U.S., yet it's one of the least populated, leaving vast stretches of untouched wilderness that seem to go on forever. Alaska is a place where nature reigns supreme. Our journey will take us through some of Alaska's most iconic destinations, each with its own unique charm and story to tell. From the bustling capital of Juneau to the historic gold rush town of Skagway and the serene beauty of Glacier Bay, we'll explore the heart of Alaska. So buckle up and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime as we set sail through the pristine waters of Alaska, where every moment is a chance to connect with nature and discover history and be inspired by the world around us. But our adventure begins just outside of Seattle, at the awe-inspiring Mount Rainier National Park. Dominating the skyline, Mount Rainier stands as the highest peak in the Cascade Range at 14,411 feet. This active volcano is not just a geological wonder, but a symbol of the Pacific Northwest rugged beauty. Mount Rainier is an iconic sight, visible from miles away, and on a clear day you can even see it from Seattle. And its presence is felt throughout the region. But it's not just the mountain itself that's captivating, it's the diverse landscapes that surround it. The park encompasses over 236,000 acres of protected wilderness, ranging from dense ancient forests to alpine meadows that burst into color during the summer months. These forests are some of the oldest in the United States, home to towering Douglas firs and western red cedars that have stood for centuries. Waterfalls are scattered throughout the park, fed by the countless glaciers and snowfields that cover Mount Rainier. Pristine Falls and Narada Falls are just a couple of the many beautiful cascades you'll encounter, and we visited each of these. Each one offers a tranquil spot to take in the park's natural beauty. One of the most popular areas of the park is Paradise. It's aptly named for its stunning scenery. In the summer, the meadows here come alive with vibrant display of wildflowers, but we were there in early June, and so this area was still covered with snow. But Mount Rainier provides a breathtaking backdrop. Mount Rainier National Park is teeming with life. Keep your eyes peeled for black bears, deer, marmots, and even the elusive mountain goat. But the only animal we saw when we were in the park was a woodchuck. Actually, we saw several woodchucks, and we got some good pictures of them. We played in the snow for a little bit longer, but then it was time to come down the mountain.
Use your heels. Put your heels up.
Watch out, Wade.
The mountain is also home to 25 major glaciers. This is the largest collection on a single peak in the contiguous United States. These glaciers are a vital part of the ecosystem, feeding rivers and supporting a diverse range of wildlife. We definitely loved our time at Mount Rainier National Park. This place is a place of serenity, adventure, and natural wonder. But now it's time for us to head back to Seattle. Back in Seattle, our first stop is the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. I don't even like coffee, but here you can experience the art of coffee making in a way that's unique to Seattle. Next, we head to one of Seattle's most iconic spots, Pike Place Market. This bustling market is full of vibrant flowers, fresh seafood, and eclectic vendors, but you can't miss the famous gum wall. This quirky, colorful corner has become a must-see attraction. The market is a feast for the eyes with its beautiful bouquets and flowers, artisan crafts, and the lively energy of the vendors. We then make our way to Miners Landing on the waterfront, and it's our last stop in Seattle before we head to our cruise. We get on board the ship, and then as the afternoon draws to a close, we set sail from Seattle. We explored the ship a little bit, and then because of our big day, Erica decides to take a nap. The evening brings a spectacular sunset, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, and it's the perfect backdrop for some pictures before dinner. And after dinner, Wade steals the show with an amazing karaoke performance.
There you go, buddy. Start knocking your socks off. Keep them on. I don't like feet.
Okay. Do you have anyone to... Let's sit there. Do you have anyone?
No,
he doesn't have it.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been married for 0 seconds.
0 seconds is fine.
My mom could, but that'd be pretty awkward.
Mommy's boy, right? Me too.
Sorry.
That's alright. What are you gonna be singing?
This is my audition for American Idol, Ice Ice Baby.
Alright. So for this one, everyone, is the last song. Stand up, guys. We need to dance this song.
Gives that to everybody in the room. Feel free to get on your feet and let's kick it, if you will. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yup, I don't know. Turn off the lights, and I'll float to the extreme like a mic, like a vandal. Light up the stage, wax jump like a candle. Dance, let's speak on boom. Killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit the bullseye, the kid don't play. And if there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it. Yo, man, let's get out of here. Word to your mother.
Give it up for Wade!
And after his performance, Wade went a little crazy in the casino. Our first stop is Juneau, the capital of Alaska. Juneau is a stunning city. It is one of the most beautiful and exciting stops on our cruise. It is nestled between towering mountains and the Gastineau Channel. Juneau is only accessible by air or sea, making it one of the most unique capitals in the world. Our day starts out a little bit dreary and overcast, but that won't dampen our excitement. Today, we have a couple different excursions going on. Half of our group is going to embark on an exhilarating helicopter ride to a nearby glacier. While the rest of us head to a dog sled camp. Even in the summer, dog sledding remains a popular activity in Alaska, as these camps help train sled dogs for the winter season. The biggest highlight of this excursion was actually getting to take a ride on a dog sled. It was amazing. The other highlight was getting to hold some puppies. After we left the dog sled camp, we headed to Mendenhall Glacier, one of Juneau's most famous sights. The glacier's icy blue expanse is awe-inspiring. And a short hike brings us to Nugget Falls, where we're greeted by the roar of cascading waters.
Standing at the bottom of Nugget Falls. Check out the falls.
We take a few more pictures of our group before leaving Mendenhall Glacier, and then we head through downtown Juneau before heading back to our ship. The next day we arrive in Skagway, and here we have to take a tender from the ship into town. Skagway is a small town with a big history. It was once a bustling hub during the Klondike Gold Rush. Skagway is now a preserved piece of history. While here, we embark on a scenic drive along the Yukon Highway. We eventually cross the border into Canada. Our journey takes us through breathtaking landscapes, towering mountains, pristine lakes, and lush forest. And this is the sign people driving from Canada into Alaska see. And here are these beautiful mountain views and the pristine lakes. You just can't get enough of the scenery here in Alaska. But we do eventually cross into Canada. And it's while we're in Canada that we visit another dog sled camp. This camp was a little bit smaller than the one we saw in Juneau, but it was still great getting to hold the puppies here as well. After we left the camp, we stopped by another beautiful lake with great mountain views. And we took some pictures at the Yukon sign. And after stopping at a few more scenic lakes, it was time to head back into Skagway. The next morning, our destination was Glacier Bay. Glacier Bay is a national park, but it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the highlights of our cruise. Here we were able to witness awe-inspiring sights of massive glaciers. We also heard calving, and that's where the glacier breaks off and giant pieces of ice fall into the water below. It is a reminder of nature's raw power and beauty. But in the evening, it's time to dance. I didn't say we would dance good, but the next morning we head to Ketchikan. This will end up being our final port of call, and it is known as the salmon capital of the world. This charming town is rich in native Alaskan culture and has a lively art scene. And while here, we go to the lumberjack shack. After the show is over, we head to famous Creek Street. And as we sail away from Ketchikan, we are treated to an incredible sight. We get to see several whales breaching really close to our boat, and it was a fitting finale to our Alaskan adventure. We were supposed to make one more stop in Victoria, British Columbia, but our ship was having some engine trouble and we were running behind schedule, and so we had to skip that stop and just head back to Seattle. And as our cruise comes to an end, we will have memories that will last a lifetime. From the rugged wilderness of Alaska to the vibrant energy of Seattle, this journey has been an experience like no other. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more travel adventures. And if you have a comment, if you've been on an Alaskan cruise, let us know what you thought.